Hello friends, in this one we're going to be color grading our images using existing presets in Adobe Photoshop, which is going to be LUT, which is LUTs in Adobe Photoshop. This is Twisted Creative. Alaribe Money is my name. If it's your first time on this channel, please do me a favor. Do me a favor by hitting that subscribe button because it's going to help in the algorithm to boost this channel and to keep it running. We're working towards 50k subscribers. Please do well to subscribe and also click on the notification bell so that you'll be notified anytime a new video is released. Without wasting much time, let's get into it. So this is the model, this is the image. Let's click on the adjustment layer here and choose color lookup. Then if you take a look at here, we have 3D LUT files. We are going to be concentrating on these 3D files. We have to click on this drop down. Then we can make our choice from all this whole color grade here. Let's take a glance at these presets. Let's check this and see. You can see what we have here at two striped look. Then have to go down and take 3 stripe look. Then have to go down and check bleach bypass. If you want to make use of this particular stuff that you're seeing here, you can only reduce the opacity to get what you actually want from this kind of look. Go to the drop down again and choose candlelight. Candlelight is very interesting also, but you can also go and reduce the opacity to match your liking. So let's go to the next one, which is going to be crease warm look. Look at what we have here. They are interesting. So crease warm, crease winter. Then we have drop blue, edgy amber 3D, edgy amber 3D look LUTs. 3D LUTs, edgy amber 3D LUTs. Then we have four color looks. Then we'll go to the next one, which is film stock 53D. There are lots and lots of them. Foggy nights. Then Fuji external 250D, Fuji eternal. There are lots and lots of them here. So let's just look for, let's glance through them all. You can see the Fuji. Then there are lots and lots. I think this one is interesting. Futuristic bleak. So let's bear this in mind. We're going to come back to that. Then horror blue. Then go to Kodak. Then there are lots of Kodak here also. Then hello. So we have a lot of stuff here that we have late sunset. This late sunset is so interesting also. Late sunset. If you reduce the opacity now, you notice that the late sunset is so interesting. Let's go and check moonlight 3D LUTs. Then if you reduce the opacity, I think it's going to be fine also. Let's go and check night from day cube. It's also interesting. Then soft warming look. Wow, it's so interesting. Teal orange is fine. Can reduce the opacity and you get something great out of it. To the last one here, which is tension green. Wow, it's also amazing. Then we have to let's go to this first one, which is 2 stripe look. Then we can go to the opacity and reduce the opacity. This is 70%, 60% or thereabouts. And at 50%, let's see at 50 how it's going to look. At 50%, it's already looking fine. It's so amazing. I love this. Let's see the before and after. This is the before and this is the after. This is the before, this is the after. We have to disable this and go for another one. Let's go to the adjustment layer here and choose color lookup. And this time around, we're going to be taking something else apart from that color stripe, that 2 stripe look. Then we have to take crease warm. Crease warm is fine. Then we have to take the opacity down up to like 50% for instance. But you are going to choose what is going to match your liking or your image. So let's bring it down to, I think this one is like all about contrast. It's giving your image high contrast, making it pop. So this one is fine. And it also looks like the original image. Let's see the before and after. This is the before and this is the after. This is the before and this is the after. This one just gave the image pop. The color seems to be the same. Okay, so let's disable this. and go for another one, go to the adjustment layer and choose color lookup. Then we have to go here and choose something else. Let's check this eddy amber. So this eddy amber is so interesting also. Let's bring the opacity down up to like 50%, for instance. Let's say 50%, and you can see it's looking orangey even on the white and all that. I think it's going to be fine. It's fine. So if we have to reduce the opacity more, it's looking fine, but it's just like it's not for me. I don't like this, so have to go and look for something else. Let's check 4 colors. Then 4 colors at 38% is fine. It's still looking like the original image. Let's go back and take film stock. So this film stock is like having contrast, but it's not having a yellowish contrast, but it's not on the clothes. So let's increase the opacity and see how it's going to look. Is getting burnt, like high contrast stuff. So let's go to the stuff and choose foggy night. It's also fine, but at 66% is looking a kind of dull. Let's reduce the opacity. Let's take it to the 100%. So look at it at 100%. This is the foggy night. Then if we reduce it to a kind of like 50% or thereabouts, it's going to be fine anyway, but it's going to be better than this if we go to the adjustment layer and add brightness and contrast. Then I'm going to pull the contrast up to make it stand out. I think it's fine this way, but there's no need to add brightness here because it's fine even with the brightness. So with this, we have to take the first one with this brightness and this color lookup and use Ctrl G to place them in a group. So this guy now, see the before and after. This is before, this is after. Can rename this as the foggy night so that it will be organized. This is the foggy night. Let's close this up and let's rename these guys based on the preset name. So let's enable this and click on this. So this is crisp 1. So this is crisp 1. Then let's disable this, put on this and click on this spot. This is 2 stripe look. This is 2 stripes look. 2 stripe look. This group should be foggy night. So we got to rename this as foggy night. Let's paste it here. Then we can disable this. Now we have this as foggy night. Then this other guy as crisp 1. Then this other guy as 2 stripe look. Isn't that amazing? Let's go to this image. Let's click on the adjustment layer and choose color lookup table. Color lookup table. Then we have to go to this spot and choose late sunset. Let's click on late sunset. Look at how it's looking. It's so kind of amazing even when not adjusted yet. Let's go to the opacity and reduce the opacity. 80%, this is 68%, this is 57%. Let's say 34% is fine. Let's rename this to be late sunset. This is the before and this is the after. This is the before and this is the after. Now let's disable this, then go to the color lookup table again and choose night from day. Let's see night from day. Night from day is bluish, something like snow period. Let's see how it's going to be when the opacity is reduced. When the opacity is reduced 50%, it's fine. It's fine. It's bluish, kind of cool weather, cool temperature. Then let's see the before and after. This is before and this is after. This is before and this is after. Do you know you can mix 2 of these together? Let's go to the adjustment layer and add 1 more color lookup. Then we have to choose something like, let's see how this guy is going to look on top that other one. Let's see the candle lights. Is it candle light? Let's see soft warming look. Orange teal. Let's check on orange teal. So let's take this orange teal to like 50% and see how it's going to look on the image with that other color lookup. You can see it's looking amazing. Let's put this as 50%. This one is night from day, 50%. So have T orange plus. Let's call this T orange plus. And this other guy, which is ninth from day. Select this top one, then hold your control to select the second one. Use Ctrl G to place them in a group. Then we'll put this as mix 1. So let's see the before and after. This is before and this is after. This is before, this is after. After putting these two together, you can still reduce the opacity by selecting the group, then go to the opacity and reduce the opacity to your likings. It's going to give you something absolutely different. Let's see them separately. So let's disable this top one, which is the orange teal. Disable it. Look at how it's looking with just the night from day. Enable this and disable this. This is just the teal orange plus. Look at it. It's looking amazing also. So let's enable it and close this up, then disable it. Let's check for something else. Let's go to color lookup again. Then we have to choose tension green. To me, anything green, I don't like it on image, but let's just take the opacity to 50% and see how it's going to be looking at this tension green. You can see, let's see the before and after. This is the before and this is the after. This is the before, this is the after. It's still amazing. You can still reduce the opacity to 30% or thereabouts. Let's say 30%, and this is the before and this is the after. Okay, let's disable this and go for another one. Let's go to the color lookup table and go to something 4 color. Let's check the 4 color. 4 color is fine. It's orangey and saturated, the kind of. Let's reduce it and see how it's going to look. At 50%, this is how it's looking. So let's see the before and after. This is before and this is after. This is before and this is after, and this is 4 colors. Let's disable this. Then let's go for tension green. This is before and this is after. This is before and this is after. This is tension green. Isn't that amazing? So let's go for the mix, which is, so we have to see the before and after. Let's put it on. So this is teal and night from day put together. This is before and this is after. This is before and this is after. Let's see each of them individually. So let's put off the orange teal, put off the orange teal. So this is the before and this is after, which is night from day. So this is night from day, this is before and this is after. This is before, this is after. So let's disable night from day and put on teal orange. So this is the before and this is after. This is the before and this is after. Isn't that amazing? Let's go to the late sunset. Let's disable this group and go to the late sunset. Let's close this up. Then go to the late sunset. So this is the before and this is the after. This is the before and this is the after. This is my favorite. So this is the before and this is the after. This is before and this is after. Let's go to the other image, which is, so this is foggy nights and brightness. This is before and this is after. This is before, this is after. So let's disable this and go to creep swarm. This is before and this is after. This is before, this is after. This is creep swarm. Let's disable this and go to two stripe look. Then this is before and this is after. This is before and this is after. Isn't that amazing? So I believe from now you'll be able to color grade using the existing presets in Adobe Photoshop. That is it for this video. If you find it interesting, helpful and useful, let us know in the comment section telling us the area it has helped and the area we are to improve on. Like I said earlier, if you are new on this channel, please do me a favor. Do me a favor by hitting on that subscribe button, because it's going to help in the algorithm to boost the channel and to keep it running for free. Not only subscribing, also click on the notification bell so that you'll be notified anytime a new video is released. Thanks for watching this video. Creative people, keep on creating. Keep on creating. See you in the next one. Bye for now.